Good day. So our topic for today is one of the emerging technologies nowadays, which is artificial intelligence. So in this video lecture, we will be having an overview of artificial intelligence. So here are our learning outcomes. So we have seven. So what is all about artificial intelligence? So artificial intelligence said to be the science and engineering of making intelligent machines, especially intelligent computer programs. So this is basically being said by John McCarthy. So artificial intelligence is a way of making a computer controlled robot or a software think intelligently. So, in a similar manner, the intelligent humans think. So, artificial intelligence is actually a subfield of computer science which aim at the development of computers capable of doing things that are normally done by people. So, in particular, things associated with people acting intelligently. So, this said by Hammond K. 2015. So, what is the philosophy of AI? Is said to be that can a machine think and behave like humans do? So, this is a post question about artificial intelligence. So, what are the goals of artificial intelligence? So, it's said to be that one of its goal is to create expert systems. So, an expert system is a domain which artificial intelligence stimulates the behavior and judgment of human or an organization containing experts. So, it acquires relevant knowledge from its knowledge base and interprets it as per the user's problem. So, the data in knowledge base is essentially added by humans who are experts in a particular domain. So, however, the software is used by non-experts to gain information. So, it is used in various areas of medical diagnosis, in accounting, coding, gaming, and more. So, there are numerous examples of expert systems. So, to share with you, we have MyCIN, which is one of the earliest expert systems that was based on backward chaining. It has the ability to identify various bacteria that cause severe infections. So it is also capable of recommending drugs based on a person's weight. Okay. We also have KDET. Okay. So this is a clinical support system that identifies cancer in early stages. So another goal of AI is to implement human intelligence in machines. So in this way, in creating systems that understand, think, learn, and behave like humans. So there are a lot of examples that we can have um, on this. Okay, so there are already applications that enables us to think, learn, and behave like humans. Okay. So, what is the necessity of learning artificial intelligence? So, one is AI can learn through data. So, it's said to be that in our daily life, we deal with huge amount of data. So, this is true because we have a lot of systems that um, gathers data and we have a lot of data warehouses. So they use this data to create um, or learn about that data, so that maybe it can, uh, based from that data, they can make decisions, so they can predict. Okay, so this, have you heard about, if you have heard about big data, so these are already data that are consolidated, to which they can, we can have something from it, so we can learn from it. Okay, so they perform machine learning, so that they can be able to create expert systems based from it. So AI can learn through data. So without data, okay, we don't have artificial intelligence. So this is um, one of its necessity. Okay, AI can teach itself. So it is very necessary that a system should teach itself. That's why it's called to be an artificial intelligence. So data itself keeps changing, and the knowledge which is derived from such data must be updated constantly. So we can use AI to fulfill this purpose, because of an AI enabled system can teach itself. So what data you feed, okay, actually, um, the system or the artificial intelligence in it will allow it to teach itself. Okay, AI can respond in real time. So artificial intelligence, with the help of neural networks, can analyze the data more deeply. Due to this capability, AI can think and respond real time to the situations, which are based on the conditions in real time. For example, you have your recommender systems. Okay, so in your applications, or in Facebook, okay, there are already AI enabled applications that are used in Facebook. So it allows this application to respond in real time, and that is because of artificial intelligence. AI, of course, achieves accuracy. So with the help of deep neural networks, AI can achieve tremendous accuracy. AI helps in the field of medicine to diagnose diseases such as cancer from MRIs of patients. Okay, so there are studies or researches about deep learning. So um, they use algorithms or they test the algorithm whether it has a certain accuracy before it will be implemented, because of course we need accuracy, okay, to perform these things. For example, in medicine, so you cannot have like 50% accuracy. Should not be. It should be more than 95%, because when we say medicine, it involves life. So um, applications or systems that enables the use of artificial intelligence, of course, needs to have accuracy. Okay, AI can organize data to get most out of it. So the data in is an intellectual property for the systems which are using self-learning algorithms. We need AI to index and organize the data in a way that it always gives the best results. Okay, so those are the necessity of learning artificial intelligence. So what contributes to artificial intelligence? So said to be that artificial intelligence is a science and technology based on disciplines such as computer science, biology, psychology, linguistics, mathematics, and engineering. So a major thrust of artificial intelligence is in the development of computer functions associated with human intelligence, such as reasoning, okay, learning, and problem solving. So, out of the following areas, one of the multiple areas can contribute to build an intelligent system. Okay, so what involves artificial intelligence? So, artificial intelligence is a vast area of study. So, this field of study helps in finding solutions to real world problems. Actually, we already have a lot of um, applications involving artificial intelligence. So, one of it would be machine learning. So, machine learning is a form of artificial intelligence that enables a system to learn from data rather than through explicit programming. Okay. So, however, machine learning is not simple process. Okay. As the algorithms ingest training data, it is then possible to produce more precise models based on that data. So, since we have a lot of data warehouses, so we do and perform machine learning. Okay, so we are going to train and test this data so that we can create a model. Okay, for example, we have data about the performance of students in an online learning class. Okay, so based on the given variables that we want to learn, okay, we want to test our, and we want to understand and predict whether based on that, on the scores of the students, they will fail or not. So we do that through machine learning. So a machine learning model is an output generated when you train your machine learning algorithm with, with data. So after training, okay, when you provide model with an input, you will be given an output. So for example, a predictive algorithm will create a predictive model. Then when you provide the predictive model with data, you will receive a prediction based on the data that trained the model. Okay. Next, searching. So a major goal of AI is to give computers ability to think. Okay. So in other words, mimic human behavior. So the problem is, unfortunately, computers don't function in the same way our minds do. Okay, so they require a well-defined, reason out steps before finding a solution. So that involves searching. So in this example, yung games like chess, tic-tac-toe. Okay, so they use search algorithms to give the optimal solution after searching the whole search space. Okay, so for those gamers there, I believe when you, for example, yung the um, ML or Mobile Legends, so you may be like um, battling with AI enabled characters. Okay, so that enable, in order for you to be defeated by the that AI enabled character, so it search a lot of functions. Okay, and that involves algorithms in order for you to like the combinations of the skills that that character will be provided, so that it can defeat the you, the one playing the game. Okay, so also artificial intelligence or artificial neural networks. So this is actually a pattern recognition. Okay, so this recognize patterns. Okay, it also we also have genetic algorithm which optimizes, classifies and these are human compatible design. Okay, so we also have knowledge representation and reasoning. So it said that human beings are good at understanding, reasoning, and interpreting knowledge. So this is true. And using this knowledge, they are able to perform various actions in the real world. So, but how do machines perform the same? So we have knowledge representation. So this is an AI describes the representation of knowledge. So this is basically a study of how the beliefs, intentions, and judgments of an intelligent agent can be expressed suitably for automated reasoning. So one of the primary purposes of knowledge representation includes modeling intelligent behavior for an agent. Okay, so knowledge representation and reasoning represents information from real world. Okay, for a computer to understand and then utilize this knowledge to solve complex real life problems. So, like communicating with human beings in a natural language. Okay, knowledge representation is an AI which is not just about storing data in a database. So, it allows a machine to learn from that knowledge and behave intelligently like a human being. So, what are the applications of artificial intelligence? We have here for gaming. So, AI plays a crucial role in strategic games. So, such as games, poker, tic-tac-toe. So, where machine can think of large number of possible solutions or positions based on heuristic knowledge. So, it uses again a heuristic algorithm. Okay, so there are a lot of games right now which I believe you are using that applies artificial intelligence, specifically strategic games. Okay, or yeah, we have like yung Mobile Legends, League of Legends, all of the legends. Okay, which allows you to do like um, comp- um there are AIs or there are characters that is AI powered. Okay, so that's for gaming. We also have natural language processing. So NLP or natural language processing is a subfield of artificial intelligence that aims to improve communication between humans and computers. I believe you have if you are a social media user like Facebook, you know, you already have the translated when you post something in Facebook, it automatically translate to a specific language, for example, English. Okay, so I think and I believe that you already have observed that in Facebook. So that is natural language processing, and it's a subfield of artificial intelligence. We also have Google Translate. Okay, so maybe as part of your application's development, maybe you'd like to propose maybe a translator also of you a translator using your dialects in Ifugao. So I think there are around more than three dialects in Ifugao. So maybe if you have a tourist that doesn't know your dialect, maybe you can have an app. Okay, so that is an AI. Okay, So it allows that visitor, for example, she speaks or he speaks in Tagalog, no, and you want to translate it into your dialect, so you can have NLP with that using art. So you can have artificial intelligence use for that. Okay. We also have expert systems. So there are some applications which integrate machine software and special information to impart reasoning and advising. So they provide explanation and advice to the users. Okay, and that's expert systems. We also have vision systems. So these systems understand, interpret, and comprehend visual input on the computer. So for example, a spying aeroplane takes photographs which are used to figure out spatial information or map of the areas. Okay. Also have doctors use clinical expert system to diagnose the patient. And I think you have, if you have watched the news last year in Manila, they are using a system that using a CCTV camera, they can already recognize if a certain person is a criminal or not. Okay. We also have speech recognition. So some intelligent systems are capable of hearing and comprehending the language in terms of sentences and their meanings, while a human talk to it. So it can handle different accents, language, noise. So if you have heard about Siri, Alexa, okay, actually our smartphones have what do you call this? Speech recognitions. Okay, so it assists the users to do tasks. Okay, so for example, in a smart home, using Alexa, when you speak to Alexa, if you want to, like for example, close the gate, so you speak, Alexa, close the gate, and then it will uh, close the gate. Or you want to make an announcement in your home, okay, so Alexa, make an announcement that this and that. Okay, so that's speech recognition. Okay, we also have handwriting recognition. So handwriting recognition software reads the text written on a paper in a pen or screen or by stylus. So it recognizes the shapes of letters and convert it to editable text. I think there are already applications using this. We have, for example, in Huawei, laptops, you have your screen capture. It automatically, when you screen capture and there are text there, it automatically identifies the texts and then converts it to an editable text, in which you can copy or paste in a um, word processing software. Okay, so that's handwriting recognition. We also have, of course, intelligent robots. Okay, so these robots can perform tasks given by a human. So they have sensors to detect physical data from the real world, such as light, heat, temperature, movement, sound, bump, and pressure. Okay, for example, in large industries like automobile industries, so they already have intelligent robots, which allows them to just assemble a car. Okay, so these robots are intelligent because they can assemble cars. They are created or developed for them to assemble cars, which normally before just humans do. Okay, so with automation, okay, and we have already robots, and there are robotics. I think Japan, okay, they have a lot of robots. So there are post-breakthrough innovation in deep learning. Artificial intelligence is now entering an age of rapid implementations. So nowadays we are in the age of algorithms. So AI will be a key catalyst in driving business efficiency and growth. So much have been talked about transformative nature of the technology, but we are yet to see the full potential of artificial intelligence. So as per survey, okay, I think 85% will be piloting AI programs through combination of a buy, build, and outsource effort by 2020 in order to develop a business case for AI and step up their games. So it also expects that by 2022, at least 40% of new application development projects teams will have AI the code or developers. Okay. So AI is driving Industry 4.0 and disrupting diverse industries. So if you have heard about Industry 4.0, okay, so in the era of intelligent machines, okay, so AI is reinventing the way we live and work. So implementing an artificial intelligence strategy often means organizational redesign. So an integrated artificial intelligence strategies become a key success factors for organizations to thrive in this transformative age. So for organizations seeking to be more cost effective than their peers, so an AI strategy is critical. For instance, Japan, Fuk- Fukoku Mutual Life Insurance use intelligent automation to deliver an annual cost saving of around $1.6 million. dollars. So enhancing customer and employee experiences is one of the most popular use cases of AI. So for instance, a Canadian telecommunications company leveraged chatbots to boost customer satisfaction by 65%. So the use of big data is also spurring the growth of artificial intelligence as enormous data sets can be collected and analyzed to make better predictions. So we have here the key driving industry for point O. We have customer agent, operations management, new product offerings, and empowering employees.